Hi everybody, it's Kicking It with Coach Carrie and Fit to Motivate. Today in your membership program is legs. All right, so we're gonna get started. You can have weights today or no weights. Either one is fine. We're gonna start with squats. So feet are gonna be directly underneath your hips and you're just coming down as low as you can, okay? If this is how low you go, that's totally fine, okay? Back is flat. So just coming down as low as you can, feet face forward, down and up. So when we come up, we drive our hips forward. Hands can be on our hips. Hands can be by the side. You can be holding weights. Here's 7. We're doing 10. We're doing 10 reps. Here's 9. Again, you do wherever you're at. Good, that's 10. So now we're going to go into a plie squat or a sumo squat. And if you were holding a weight, you would just be holding 1. You're going to take your feet to 10 and 2, meaning 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock with your feet. All right, backs are nice and flat and we're coming down and up. So again, our knees point the same direction as our toes are pointing. Okay, when you come up, you want to squeeze those squeeze those glutes and push the body forward. Okay, again, you come down as low as you can. If this is where you're at, great. You can use a soup can to hold. Here's 9. And here's 10. Good. All right, we're going to go into lunges. So lunges are a beast all on its own. So I'm going to stand sideways just so that it kind of angles so that you can see. You're going to take one leg back and the other leg, you're going to come down. You want to make sure that the knee, see how the knee tracks above the heel? I'm not coming forward. That's too much pressure on your knee. I'm coming down, okay? So I'm thinking this back leg, back knee comes down. You want to not bend forward, so you want to be looking straight ahead because where you look is where you're going to go. If I'm looking down, I'm going to come down like this. Okay, and if you can only go down to here, that's really cool. Just go to where you can. Okay, so let's do 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1, and then we got to do the other side. So switch it over, find your position, take this back leg back. So again, we're not coming forward, there's a difference. We're coming down, okay? And again, if that's just a little bit, that's cool. Okay, we have 5 and 4. My back is nice and straight. 3, 2, and 1. Good. So those are called stationary lunges. Now we're going to do a lateral lunge, meaning we're going to the side and side. So first of all, today, we're just going to have a wide stance, okay, even wider. We're going to come to the one side, and then we're coming to the other side. Hands can go on the hips. So we're not bringing the feet back together here. We're just going side, up, and side. Good, just 10 in total. Backs are straight, so I'm not leaning forward doing this. So from the side, it looks like this. And here. Good. Let's go 4 and 3. Here's 2. 1 more on each side. 1 and 1. Good job. We're going to go into calf raises. So if you want to have weights, you can. Again, you don't have to. You can have 2 weights. You could just be holding 1 right here. So all we're doing, go from the side, is coming up and back down. Up and back down. We're just getting into those calf muscles. Good. Here's 5. You can have music on if you want at home. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Good job. We're also going to open up our hip flexors. So we're just going to stand on the one side. We're going to open this hip up like a book and close it. If you have to hold on to something, that's totally cool. Just hang on to the wall, hang on to a pole, a post, a pole, whatever you have. Open and close. And yours just might be like this. That's okay. Okay, wherever you're at. So open it and close it. We're just going to do 4 more. So 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. I'm going to do a little one on the last one. Just open and close. And then let's go to the other side. So get your balance, get your base, hold on to something if you need to. Open and close. Open and close. I'll do some little ones. Just open and close. Again, holding on to something is totally fine. We are going to be working on balance on one of the other videos. 8. Here's 9. And here's 10. Good. All right, we're going to come down. If you have a mat, we're going to get into those glutes. So we're coming down on a mat, lying back. I'm going to do a pelvic tilt. So I'm going to push my lower back into the mat so I can't get my hands underneath. Now, without doing it, I can get my hands right underneath. So I'm going to move back so you can see. So get that positioning first. Push that lower back down. And all we're going to do is lie back, head down, hands go down beside us, lift up and squeeze those glutes and back down. It doesn't matter how far up you come. You just come to where it works for you. So it just might be a baby one here, and that's totally fine. But we want to dig into those heels, push into those heels, and lift and lower. Lift and squeeze and lower. We have 3 more. 3. Here's 2. Last one we're going to hold up, wherever you're at. Let's hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and back down. Good. Always take water breaks. You can turn the video off, have your water break, join back in. All right, we're going to flip on over, and we're going to be on all 4s. Now, if your wrists bother you, take weights and have your hands on the weights. Then you're not putting pressure on the wrist, okay? So knees are directly, this is our last one. Knees are directly underneath our hips and our hands are directly underneath our shoulders. And it's called a fire hydrant. We're just opening up as much as you can, getting into those hip flexors, open and close. Open and close. Maybe yours is a baby one. I'll go kind of angle so you can see. Maybe it's just to here. That's totally fine. Just don't want to twist your body, okay? Here's 4, here's 3, here's 2, and 1. We will go to the other side, and then we're going to stretch. Open and close. Open. Here's 3. Head is in alignment with my body. Open. And we're doing sets of 10, or reps, 10 reps. If that's too much, just do 5. Just start with 5. We have 2 more. Here's 2. And here's 1. Good job. Let's roll out those wrists, because sometimes that gets a little bit sore. Roll them out the other way. And then we're going to go into some stretching for our legs. So, soles of the feet together. Yours might be out here. Wherever they are is totally fine. So we're just stretching the insides of the legs right now. And as always, you can always hold your stretches longer. I just want to show them to you, and I won't be able to hold them for as long, but please go back and hold them longer. Bring one leg in, one leg out, and with a flat back, lean over the straight leg. This might be as far as you go. That's cool, okay? So holding it wherever you're at, drop your head. Good, coming back up, and all we're gonna do is switch legs today. Just switch legs, turn towards that straight leg, and with a flat back, leaning forward, wherever you're at. And then we're going to take nice deep breaths. In and out. Good. Coming back up. And there we go. That is it for your leg or lower body exercises. We will see you next time. Have a great day. Kicking it with Coach Carrie.